Hello. Yet more wet and windy weather likely for Scotland this weekend. A drier interlude during the rest of Friday in the south and the east, but elsewhere showers continue for some time and thicker cloud rolls in from the west during the overnight period. With that cloud and with some of those showers or longer spells of rain towards the west and northwest, of course it's going to be a largely frost-free night across the country, but under any clearer slots and with some shelter from the breeze, temperatures getting down close to freezing in some areas of the east. It won't be the case in the west, where it's turning wetter, windier and cloudier by the end of the night. Ahead of these weather systems here, they're going to be pushing a weather front in from the west as we begin the weekend, and that will sweep across Scotland during much of Saturday, leading to a wet and windy day. So a cloudy start for most of us, initially dry for many, rain early on clearing from Shetland, and actually it does dry up and brighten up for the Northern Isles and the far north for a time during the morning, but elsewhere across Scotland, increasingly it's damp. Those outbreaks of rain on and off in many places, although in the west and southwest it's persistent and turning heavier through the afternoon. It's accompanied by a strong wind, gales around western coasts and towards the southwest coast as well. Later on, those gales affecting the Northern Isles. But with the wind coming from the south, well, it's a relatively mild direction, so technically temperatures are above average for the time of year, 12 or 13 Celsius in places. But of course it won't feel very pleasant with the wind and those outbreaks of rain. The rain turning heavier and more persistent for a time. Central areas could see some flooding because it's been so wet here recently, so a rain warning in force. You can see the bright colours there by Saturday evening. That's when the wettest weather moves through. It does clear through the far north as we begin Sunday. The gale force winds taking it away, and then a brighter day for many. There'll be still some showers in the west and more especially the northwest, along with a blustery breeze, but in the east, mostly it's dry with blue skies and temperatures at 10 to 12 Celsius. It's a sign of things to come, I think. On Sunday nights, we'll get a touch of frost in places, with drier and clearer weather often through next week. Still some showers about, but the overall trend through next week is for higher pressure to arrive, settling things down, and we'll see less wet weather after this weekend.